into off-camera flash, but the price tag is kind of intimidating. Today I'm going to show you the 3 pieces of equipment that I used when I first got started with off-camera flash, and if you stay till the end of the video, I'm giving away these pieces to one lucky winner. Stay tuned. Aloha everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Moorea with Moorea Thill Photography. I'm a professional photographer and online educator based in Maui, Hawaii. For the best advice on how to grow your photography business, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified every single week when I make a new video. So let's get right into it. If you're watching this video, chances are you're interested in getting into off-camera flash, but are a little intimidated by the price of how much it costs to actually buy all this new gear. So today I'm going to go over with you the 3 pieces of equipment that I use to get started with my off-camera flash, and you can find it on Amazon for under $100. It's amazing. It's a great way to get started with off-camera flash without a huge price commitment. So today I'm going to show you the 3 things that I used when I was first starting with off-camera flash. First thing that you're going to need with starting with off-camera flash is a light stand. So you can find these on Amazon. They're super cheap. This is actually the Amazon Basic brand. I think it was like 2 for, I can't remember how much, but I'll put the link below. And they're really compact, and I don't really use this one anymore because it's so stiff. As you can see, I'm kind of struggling with it, but it's pretty small and it opens up to be quite tall. So I just open it up, tighten this little guy, and then this is where our flash is going to go. So I'll extend this and put it right about here. So now that you have your lighting stand, you're also going to need an adapter, which is going to help you connect this to your flash. And now these are the flashes that I first started off with, and I started with 2 of these. So really you only need 1 to get started, but it is nice to have 2. And when it comes to triggering the flashes, this is the trigger that I used to start with. For our giveaway, I am giving away these 3 things. 2 flashes to get started and a trigger. All you need to buy is your light stand and the adapter, and then you're set. And I'll give you kind of a basic overview of how to use off-camera flash when you're first starting, because it's kind of confusing in the beginning, but it's actually really, really easy once you get the hang of it. So this is the adapter that I used. Cholula wants to say hi. Say hi, baby. She always wants to come in when I'm filming. I don't know what it is. When I was first starting, I was using a different adapter from Amazon. I think it was like $5. I'm gonna link everything below, but this is the adapter that I switched to before I started using the Godox. Okay, and it is the Mag Grip. It's super easy. You just screw it right on. And I'm gonna show you why I like it so much. And this is not sponsored by Magmod. I just love their products. And basically this little trigger right here allows you to move the flash all around, and this is the hot shoe to connect the flash. So I'm gonna do that right now. Part of the reason why I like this is because it makes it so much quicker. When I was using the other adapter, it took forever to like unscrew the little thing, move it, screw it back, and then it wasn't correct. So then I'd have to go do it again, and with sunsets, you don't have any time to waste. Everything needs to go quick and it needs to go smoothly. So that's why I really liked having the Mag Grip. So here's our flash. You're just gonna slide it in and lock it. And then there's this other little lock right here so that it doesn't come flying out the back. And so now we have our off-camera flash set up. And if I need to lower it, raise it, bounce it off the ceiling, you have so many options with this. So next step is to turn it on. And now I want to turn the trigger on. It needs new batteries. Hold on. Now, one of the reasons why I switched to Godox was because it has a lithium ion battery, so there's no more of this buying a million AA batteries. And I honestly cannot believe how many batteries I went through, and probably so bad for the environment. I'm sorry. I switched to lithium ion. Here is our trigger, and it has all of the settings on here. And I've already connected these to make sure that they're all on the same channel. This is, let's see. So this is flash A, and it says on here, channel 1 flash A. So now I'm editing channel 1 flash A. And I can increase the power, decrease the power, switch modes if I want it to be on multi or just manual, or even TTL, but I strongly advise you guys not to use TTL. I feel like when you're in a wedding situation or just any type of shoot, you really want to have control over the power of the flash. And with TTL, it just spews out whatever the camera reads as to, like, based on the lighting situation, you should have this much additional light in the photo, which really makes it hard when you're editing, because you can have a photo that was flashed at 1/8 power, and then the one right after was shot at 1/4 power. So just keep it on manual, especially when you're learning, learn it on manual. And then later on, if you want to start doing TTL, if that works better for you, then do that. But I've always found that manual works way, way better for me. So I'm going to show you guys on my Mark IV what it's like to sync and actually fire the flash. So here's the Mark IV, and you just put this trigger on the, you just put this trigger on the hot shoe. Let's turn the camera on. Okay, let's take the cap off. And I'm just gonna take a picture of the camera. And now, general rule of thumb for off-camera flash, this is gonna be really, really, really harsh on your subject if you're putting direct flash on them. So typically I either will have a modifier on here or I'll be bouncing off the ceiling. I'm gonna show you the difference between both of them. But for right now, let's keep the power at 1/8. And let's get our settings correct here. So I'm at 1/200 for shutter speed. And I'm gonna put my aperture at like 5.6. And then my ISO is at 100. Okay. So this is the exact picture that I just took. You can see how if we're just looking at the camera, it's really harsh on the camera. So now if I bounce this flash, let's say like this way, off of this wall, it's gonna light the subject from where it's bouncing off the wall. So let's try this again. Okay, now you can see the difference of bouncing light and actually direct flash. Now if I bounce this way, let's try this. Actually, let's try and bounce this way. Okay, so now that's bouncing from the other side. Now I'm gonna bounce from the ceiling. This is how off-camera flash is beneficial for something like a wedding or even a sunset shoot, because what you can do is play with the light and the placement of everything so that you get the vibe that you're looking for. So now I'm gonna put the flash camera left and I'm gonna directly flash it. Okay, so this is at about 45 degrees left of the camera. You can see how it's a more dramatic look. Now, for everything that I use off-camera flash, I typically always have a grid on there, and I always have the mag sphere. So I'm gonna show you really quick how to put on the Magmod onto a speed light, and then show you the difference between direct flash, no modifier, and direct flash with a modifier. So this is my other speed light. I'm just gonna take this off and put this bad boy on. If you ever have trouble with putting Magmods on your flashes, you can get a hairdryer and stretch it, but I think I just got it. Okay, I'm gonna put the modifiers on and I'm gonna go back to camera left at 45 degrees directly on our subject. Same settings. Much different. I'm gonna show you this same setup with my cat really quick. So I need this. Let's reposition this. I'm gonna shine this directly on Taquito's face. Yes. Hi, baby. Hi. And there. That's a really good example of how to use light to shape your subject. So you can see with Taquito, we are properly illuminating his face, but we're still getting those shadows. And that's why I love off-camera flash, because basically, just through putting this at a different angle than you are, you can tell a different story than just direct on-camera flash. So let's do this again. I'm gonna show you Cholula with off-camera flash. My flash is at a 45-degree angle from my subject, and I am directly head on to her, okay? Okay, so that's 45 degrees. Now if I come directly in line with the flash where it would look like on-camera flash, I'm gonna show you how it kind of flattens out the whole story of the photo. There's so much more you can learn about off-camera flash, but this is just the basic of how I got started. Okay, so like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm doing a giveaway. And since I live in Hawaii, I'm not gonna ship out a lighting stand to you guys, but I am gonna give away these 2 flashes to get you started and a trigger. These are the Speedlight YN560 version 3 by Yongnuo. I don't know. I'm gonna put the link below. You can look at it, and it's a really great way to get started and just play with flash, because these can be on camera, and then with the trigger it can be off. So there's so much room to explore. If you want to enter for this contest, comment down below your Instagram handle so that I can follow you and reach out to you in a DM if you win. Also, if you'd like to download my free Lightroom preset, it's linked below. And it's for anybody who just wants to get started with photography. So I want to hear what you guys are using as far as light sources. Do you use a reflector? Do you use a flash? Do you use the Godox 8200? And if you're interested in learning more about flash photography, let me know down below. And in the meantime, check out my little review on my Godox 8200, which is my new off-camera flash. Yes, I still use Magmod with it. It's amazing. All right, you guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.